what do y'all think would fulfill y'all in y'all career?
Ultimately, you always set goals for yourself,
right?
Like, so ultimately, I would love, what I'm saying, for like, dang, I don't know, because I don't want to speak, and then what I'm saying, if it don't.
Oh, well, you don't gotta say.
No, but I want my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I really have my own shit. I want my own pie. I want my own show.
Speak that shit into
like
existence.
Martin, but it's like Precious.
Straight
you know
up,
what I'm saying? And I already got some shit lined up working on it, but like I wanted to go for seasons. You know what I'm saying? Like the Simpsons seasons.
Straight
you know
up.
what I'm saying? But not that long. Maybe like
that's a long ass time.
I would say about 9. You know what I'm saying? 9 to 12. I would be happy. That would be happy.
It's gonna start off Precious, and then it's gonna end Auntie Precious.
Right. It's gonna end Grandma.
Right.
Madia's goddamn sister Precious. No, but nah, I think that, and I think too, because ultimately I want to do more acting. You know what I'm saying? Like I love the stage too. I love comedy, but I don't want to be like an old woman touring the world. You know what I'm saying? Jumping on and off planes and being tired. I don't want to do that.
Wait, that was too much for you, Justin?
Damn.
No, I just left.
That nigga got up like, bitch bored.
He said, fuck your feelings and fuck your dreams.
That nigga asked about my dreams. He ain't got up. That's just like niggas. I'm sick of niggas. Who needs?
That's hilarious. I was like, I've had enough of this. No,
but then too, being on other people's shit, it make you want your own shit. So also other shit that I done created a couple of other shows that we actually did like a proof of concept for, and I'm like, I can really do shit. And I went sober for 30 days, so that's when I really got like, bitch, look, with your mind clear and this, you could do some shit. And so I'm just excited about upcoming projects and not just worried about fighting for stage time.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Feeling like it got to be this in a big competition or who doing what. I just want to roll in my lane, you know what I'm saying? Do my shit. When it come, I'm going to do it. And, when it don't, I'm going to chill on the hoe.
Straight up.
That's how I feel.
What about y'all?
I love mailbox money and not having to do something because I have to. Like I love telling jokes because I want to. I love shooting content because I want to, not because I have to. And like more continuous projects that I have. I just sold a show and selling that show. Thank you. I feel great about selling the show because it gave validity to everything that was in my head, right? Yes. So it's like, man, I'm creating all these shows for my Patreon or just for my lives and my audience, but I'm like, can I sell this? And selling it was like, oh, now I'm addicted. So now I want more of this, not even just for me, but my goal is to do it for me, for my friends, and for people that I just be like, oh man, this person's talented, this will work here. Don't have to be black or white or Latin or Asian, just like anything that I feel like has a market, right? And that to me brings me joy outside of what Precious said of already succeeding from being from Detroit and being homeless and being on a bus. You know what I mean? Like all of that is a blessing, but more of owning the creations and just the money, man. I like taking trips. I like going to do stuff just because I can. You know what I mean?
Right. Batch.
Yeah, I would agree. I think my ultimate goal is freedom. You know what I mean? Yes. I believe even in this society we live in, we're all slaves. White people too. Everybody got to have a job, except for the people who are financially free. And once you're financially free, then you have the ultimate freedom.
Yeah.
So it's like if you have that ownership, like we were talking before, that's when you can get into that freedom. So it's like that's what I look for. So you can do whatever you want. Like when you first move out to LA, it's like, dang, I gotta be a waiter. I gotta do this. I gotta do this, and then I gotta get this commercial, and I gotta get 5 commercials if I want to live for like 2 years, or you know what I mean. But like once you get to a place where it's a blessing, then
the
you
sun
can like
wake you up.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need an alarm clock.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
2 p.m.
Goddamn. Sunrise. Like, well, you know.
I was about to tweet the other day that we all work for the government.
Yeah.
In America. Because we all got to pay taxes.
Got to pay them taxes.
And them motherfuckers.
Got to pay them taxes.
I had a joke that I just said the other night. I was just talking shit. I was like, I want everybody to know I'm rich. I said, and when I say rich, I mean before taxes. I said, now I'm a regular nigga just like the rest of y'all. Them taxes are a bitch, bruh. And then I was like, yo, we all fucking work for the government. These niggas take 40% of your fucking income.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's why we need to wake up, y'all. We have to stay woke as a people. We have to quit getting social security numbers, fool. When we come in here, we are now a number like the people in the prison system, and now they are keeping track of us. And now they have figured out a way to be in control of us in our lives. We know where water is. Water is over there. Water is out the hydrant, fool. Water is the water hose. But no, we paying for water. We paying for lights. We paying for this. Then y'all act like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like we owe y'all. We don't owe y'all. This is the world. We are supposed to be living naturally. And y'all charging us, and we out here just doing it. We tripping, fool. Stay woke.
Stay woke.
Let me, at first, you know, you hear something and you be like, oh, man, she saying some funny shit. And you be like, well, she's saying some real shit right there. I am going to say to a pivot when we talk about freedom and financial freedom, you created some masks during the pandemic. And I said, listen, there have been some things where I've watched and I've been like, so that was my second, this nigga. That was my second moment. This nigga is thinking. Like,
yeah.
How did it come about in your mind?
Oh, I just saw so you gotta look at like a lot of like billionaires.
Mm-hmm.
They be doing some little shit. Like whoever invented the toothbrush, billionaire.
Right,
like up. Stuff that you need every day.
Yes.
So my mind is constantly thinking, what do you need every day? And it's hard because a lot of shit is already out there. And then when the pandemic, that's something I was new for the entire world. You know what I mean? So they weren't prepared for it. So I was like, oh, they need this stuff every day. So I started the mask company.
Damn.
A mask company?
A mask company.
Yo, he was pumping the bitches. And that was a thing where it's like, that's not King Badge. Just like the mask don't say, hey, y'all, get your King Badge mask. Yeah. It's the N95.
Yeah.
This is Andrew Bachelor as a company selling these masks.
And then the Lakers bought it. The Clippers bought it. A whole bunch of NBA teams bought it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Richest nigga in the room.
Bro.
I'm a businessman.
Richest Negro in the room.
That's how we got to think.
Is the myth true? But people say you came from money. How true is that?
No, that's not true. I watched my parents struggle.
Okay.
As a little baby girl.
Okay.
And a little baby boy.
Well, who was financing the videos? When you
So that money came from me investing in stocks.
That's
from
wild.
2008. I think there was Apple stock was like it was low, and then I put in some money, and then Apple stock just skyrocketed, and I had like a couple $1,000, and I just started to invest that into
King Badge. Let me talk
my
to you for a
videos.
second, man. Let me talk to you.
See, this stuff people don't know. This stuff people don't know.
Yeah.
Man, I was out here struggling in 2008. About to move back home in
Precious.
2009.
Precious, let me just sit back for 2 seconds. Let me talk to you, King Badge. Listen, man. Okay. And I say this, and I want you to hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
First of all, it's always all love and respect.
Yeah.
Everything that you've done. I want to preface it with that. Brother, do you understand with social media, this is all a platform that you and a lot of your friends gave the blueprint for? That's one. Two, what you've done with creating your own projects, separately doing your businesses and how to invest. We go into the stocks that pay for this, that pay to fund your dreams. Why have you not started a masterclass?
Oh yeah. Joe Coy actually asked me to do that years ago, but that's not a passion of mine. I always believe in like doing what your passion is.
Yeah.
And that's just one thing that wouldn't satisfy me. You know, it's like I'll give the gems and the jewels.
Yeah.
This nigga not even paying attention.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck about none of it. He
Fuck
walked
your
off.
feelings, fuck your dreams.
At least he just on the phone. He walked off on me.
Anytime somebody starts talking about their dreams, I've had enough. But no, I'll keep it.
But basically, it's you like whatever your passion is. That's the only thing I care about. And I'll tell my friends and I'll tell people I talk to in the passing, but I don't really care about sharing it like, and you know what I mean. It's like I know this and I'm willing to help somebody one-on-one and guide them, but. Yeah,
you ain't trying to be the preacher and just take everybody's money.
It would divert my energy way too much, and that's another thing with being successful. You have to focus on one thing at a time. So like for me, like the reason why I've done I don't know, 20-something Netflix movies, bunch of Hulu shit, all that. The only reason I was able to do that is because I had to focus. You know what I mean? Like, the only reason I did social media is because I focused on that. And then I took a break from social media to do acting. And then I took a break. Like, this whole year, I turned down every acting role just to do my stand-up tour. Like, it's the only thing I did. Only stand-up this whole year. That's it. And yeah, Justin, we did a bunch of shows together. And it's like, that, like, you really gotta like focus on one thing. If you really, that's the number one thing. And I read a lot of books that show you and teach you how to like really be successful.
What you reading?
I can't tell these niggas.
Want me down, I get it. Hate that I keep winning. Stab my back, it's tempting.